Hi everyone, my name is Bo, this is Nari, and this is Bo's Slow English. Oh, and this is Louie. Today, I want to talk about something I've noticed with a lot of my English students. Learning English is not only about vocabulary and grammar. Sometimes understanding American culture, humor, and conversation styles can actually be a bit harder. I've had students tell me they don't know what is appropriate to say or how to keep a conversation going or whether silence is awkward. And honestly, growing up Korean American, I can totally relate to that. So today I'll talk about small talk, sarcasm, and things that confused me growing up in America. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Please check out my new YouTube channel. It's for kids, families, and super beginner English learners. When people learn English, I think many assume conversations become easy once they know enough words. I don't really believe that because communication has a lot to do with personality, culture, timing, humor, and understanding social situations, and those things take much longer to learn. I think that's one reason speaking English feels exhausting for some people. You're not only learning words, you're trying to understand people as well. One thing Americans do a lot is small talk. Small talk means light conversation that usually isn't very deep. Talking about weather, asking how your weekend was, asking what you do for work. Questions like that. I think Americans often use small talk because silence can feel uncomfortable. Not for everybody, obviously, but in general, Americans seem pretty comfortable filling quiet moments. I've noticed some students struggle with that because they're thinking, why is this person asking me these questions? Or, what am I supposed to say back? And honestly, I understand. Because even growing up in America, I noticed differences in my own household. My dad actually likes talking to strangers. He's naturally extroverted and can start conversations pretty easily. My mom is much quieter and doesn't enjoy random conversation as much. So even within one family, personalities can be completely different. That's why I think culture matters, but personality matters too. There's also an expression called reading the room. Reading the room means paying attention to the energy around you and adjusting your behavior. For example, if someone seems tired and doesn't want to talk much, maybe silence is okay. Or if someone looks nervous, maybe a little conversation helps them relax. I think good communication often comes from paying attention instead of only thinking about what you'll say next. Another common expression is break the ice. Breaking the ice means helping people feel more comfortable at the beginning of a conversation. Small talk often does that. Even asking something simple can reduce awkwardness. Something else that confused me growing up was sarcasm. Sarcasm was difficult for me. I used to take things very literally and at face value. Taking something at face value means believing exactly what someone says without realizing there may be another meaning behind it. People would joke, and I wouldn't always understand. I remember being confused when someone said, "Why are you taking this so seriously?" And I didn't know how to explain that I genuinely thought they meant what they said. Looking back now, I think part of that happened because sarcasm wasn't very common in my household, at least not in the same way I saw with American friends. As I got older, I started understanding sarcasm more. And now I think I even use dry humor sometimes. Dry humor means joking in a serious way where people can't immediately tell whether you're joking. That took me years to understand. I also think Americans joke differently than other cultures. There can be teasing, sarcasm, exaggeration, and humor that doesn't always translate directly, which is another reason I think learning English can feel frustrating. Sometimes students understand every word in a sentence and still don't understand the meaning. That's normal. I've had students tell me, "I don't know what to say." And I think what they're really worried about is sounding awkward, rude, strange, or saying the wrong thing. Those fears make sense. But something I wish more English learners knew is that conversations are often simpler than they seem. If someone asks, "How was your weekend?" you don't need an impressive answer. You can say, "I relaxed, I worked, I stayed home," and then ask something back. That's enough. A lot of conversations are just small exchanges over time. The older I get, the more I think communication has less to do with being perfect and more to do with paying attention. Paying attention to tone, personality, comfort levels, humor, and whether someone wants conversation at all. I think that's why some people are naturally good communicators. They observe. I'm curious what communication is like in your country. Do people enjoy small talk? Are people comfortable with silence? Is sarcasm common? I'd actually like to know because I think those differences are interesting. Also, let me know if you learned any new vocabulary words from today's video. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helped you understand not only English, but maybe American culture a little better too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!